or what? Were you at home? Right? So you at home, huh? Yes, you at home, huh? Oh, okay, then yeah, yeah, yeah. That's best. Yep, that's the same. That's kind of like how it is with me. I got to like kind of like isolate myself from people. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't help but do it because most of the people you did try to deal with, I mean, it's like they corrupt. It's like most of you know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to protect your spirit. And to protect your spirit, you gotta separate yourself from those people. You know what I mean? Because I tell you, man, it ain't many people. It's weird out there, and that's why I don't even want to separate myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this. It's like being in the house with no lights in your house. But you got to do it to protect yourself sometimes. Right. Yeah. It just. I know it. I know it. I mean, some people you can't, and I be like that. Like you talking to them, and the conversation can go left. You be like, damn, why the hell they said that? And you have to be like, damn, okay, I see you later. Yep. Hey, like yesterday, bro. I was in Albertsons the other day, man, and well, I had a bad experience. They had some old Caucasian devil white dudes came up to me and was saying, "What you got in your bag?" And I had already had went to Ross's. You know what I mean? And the grocery store at Ross's. I went there and picked up most of what I needed. You know what I mean? And then after I left Ross's, I had my bags in the hand. And so when I got into Albertsons, the Albertsons didn't have no buggy on this side as you walk in. So I went over on the other side of Albertsons to see if they had a buggy. So I got me a buggy and I put my stuff in my buggy when I went to shopping. And so the man claimed that he didn't see me when I walked in. And I told him, I said, you did see. You saw me when I walked in here. I said, y'all targeted me because I'm a black man. I said, that's why y'all targeted me like I stole something, saying, well, let me see your receipt and all that kind of stuff. I said, don't y'all got cameras in this place in here? That's what I told him. I said, look, don't y'all got cameras in here? And then like I showed him my receipt and then I ended up cussing him out. And then they had another black man, Uncle Tom, he came up and was trying to say, oh, I'm a preacher. I said, you a preacher slave. That's what you is. Walking out of Arizona. This happened yesterday. Minding your own business. Exactly. Exactly. What you say it again?
I want to fend for myself. I want to fight 1,000 people by myself. And to fight with some sellout motherfuckers. I'm just being honest.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. I said, you know what? I said I ain't gonna even go in Anderson no more. Right now, I'm not going to go up in there because I said them people tripping. I said anybody else, well, black, you know, our people, man, they just sold out to them. They'll look at you stupid for trying to tell them, hey, these people, and this guy is the black man that called himself a preacher. I said, bro, look, man, you a slave your damn self to the white. I said when America get destroyed with the nuclear weapons and all that, you gonna be destroyed right along with America, along with the white man. I said, you go right ahead, sitting up there. And I told my family about it. You can just be minding your own business. You ain't doing nothing. You just chilling, just mind your own business, bro. You got these people gonna walk up and try to fuck with you some kind of goddamn way. Just out the blue. I got to fuck with me a nigga. Like that. And you ain't doing nothing but trying to buy your food, get your shit, get up out of there and get home. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't come up to me fucking with me like that. You know what I mean? And you be like, come on, man. Yeah. Like you in a car, you got your insurance up to date, everything. Even if you driving a car, they fucking with you. You walking, they fucking with you. You go in the store, they fucking with you. You ain't got no car, no driver's license, no nothing. And I tell you, man, they just fucking with you, and you ain't doing a fucking thing. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know, it's crazy, man. Like, you can't even go to the store nowadays in peace and just go in there and just get what you need and leave out without some so-called white man or somebody coming up to you fucking with you, bro, and saying you did this or you stole this, check your pockets, look in your bag. And clearly when you buy groceries and stuff now, every store got different serial number companies on them, and they can look and tell if those products is their products because each store have serial numbers and codes on their merchandises and stuff. You see?
People gonna be saying, yeah, they had him up the hill up in the store. You know, it's like they like tricking you up like that, man.
Yep. And so I said, you know what? They just want to just target a man of color, man. I said, man, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? And then you have, huh?
That happened today?
No, that happened yesterday. That happened yesterday evening around about, what? I'm going to say about 4, between 4 and 5, something like that. After 4. I say, damn. I said, they fucking with you like this? I said, man, these people here, man, you can't do nothing in peace. You can't, if you got a car, they pulling you over. If you're walking, they pulling you over. If you buying you some groceries, coming home, you ain't never been a criminal. Don't steal, don't take nothing from nobody. They gonna find some kind of way, it's something to fuck with you. It's like they be trying to provoke you or something, you know, like, as soon as you get out of character, then they running like a coward and gonna call for backup and say they want to make you out to be the worst person, you know? They want to make you out, oh, that's the devil there. All of a sudden, now you done turned into the devil because they coming up fucking with you. And as soon as you retaliate, everybody looking at you like you the worst person, like you the bad person.
I know, and a lot of these damn niggas, a lot of those black people work in the store, a lot of guys, they be telling them, these all white people on this.
Yep, they be the main ones. They be the main ones trying to sell you out. And they gonna go and they can sit up, them white folks and call the police on you, man. And them black folks, they'll turn around and stand right behind the white folks calling them on you.
tell people when you want to know better, you can't just try to go another way. Don't go around here messing with your people.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
And that's why a lot of times I don't, there's so much shit that's happening, I don't even tell people. Because sometimes you try to explain to them what happened, and they'll reverse the situation and say you was in the wrong.
Yep. They reverse the situation and say you was in. That's right. Say you was in the wrong. That's right. Yeah, man. These people something out here, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man. They're trying to put you into some bull BS and stuff, you know. Yep. So yeah. So you outside, huh? You walking, right?
Yeah, I'm working up here downtown, man. I just had to get out the house and all this man just come here, got depressed and shit, man. And you know how people smile in your face and don't mean you're damn good. I ain't want to be around that, man. You know?
Yeah, that's the way I am. Because that's the way, most of the time, that's the reason why I just hang to myself. You know what I'm saying? I just, you can't really get nothing in, man, with people, bro. So I don't, like I said, I talk to the Most High. I say, Most High God, I don't hate my people or nothing like that. I don't hate my people, but sometimes, you gotta be aggressive at some point. You just can't be all kind because people will fuck you over, You can't just go around and just be all nice all the time. I was that way and back in the past, but hey, I'm on a whole 15 years later, I'm on a whole different level now. You can't come up to me trying to, you know what I'm saying? I got to defend myself, God even wants you to defend yourself. So I said, man, hell no, and
Some days a day, only time I'm gonna be alone is amongst other males, but if I'm amongst like demons, I gotta be a lion. I ain't trying to be a player amongst evil people because all it is, they're going to attack you.
Yep.
Now, if you're with some people that you can appreciate your kindness and accept you for who you is by heart, yes, you can be humble around people who got your best interest, but
exactly.
You around people who ain't got all they're gonna do is just they're gonna try to slaughter you. So you might as well jump on them and slaughter them before they can slaughter you. I hate to say it, but that's how I see it.
Yep, that's it. You said it right. Sometimes, you said it right. Sometimes with the certain people, you got to be a lion. It's everybody. You can't be a lamb around everybody. You can only be a lamb around those who has your best interests at heart. You know what I mean? And because I used to always ask that question. I used to say, I said, when you deal with awkward situations, if somebody come up and want to fight or want to say whatever to you or try to threaten you some kind of way, then what you supposed to do? You ain't supposed to sit up there and be like, that's the time. The Bible even tell you there's a time to kill, there's a time to be aggressive, there's a time to speak up, there's a time to hate. You know what I mean? He said there's a time and a place for everything. In other words, there's a time and a balance in life. You got to have a balance in life, Yeah, it's like you got to have a balance in life. You can't just be all one-sided with everything. You got to be in between life. You know what I mean? It's like you can't go around and just wake up every day and eat rice. You got to balance it out with some vegetables. You got to balance it out with that. You know what I mean? But with the right stuff, And so people get it all mixed up. You got to walk around here and be this smiley face person all the time, which you don't want to be sad all the time. But some people, you got to, there's a time and a place. There's an order. It's called order. You know what I mean? And, if a situation occurs that's negative, you got to be serious in that moment. You see what I'm saying? You just got to be serious. There's a time to stand up for yourself. You don't just sit there and just allow people to just beat you up. You know what I mean? You don't want them to do that. You got to protect yourself, Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's like, a lot of times people people want you to flip the whooping, and it's like laying the dog. That's why a lot of people I can't be around, man. There's just a lot of them. And I just can't be around them like that, man. They want you to, and then when the people don't use you, get their way with you, they say you wrong, or they say you shouldn't think like that, or God gonna change, God gotta change your heart. No, God gotta change their fucking heart, because they're the one that's confused and corrupt. You're not, they say you God gotta change your heart because you didn't let them left over you. Man, I say, man, fuck y'all. I ain't no use to having no discussion with y'all, man.
Exactly.
You know?
That's true. Because, because you can't, because some of them, you can pretty much read their spirit. Some people just, by the way they talk, that they just coming around trying to run games and stuff. And I don't deal with that, man. I mean, I gotta give it. I tell them, I'll see you later, bro. Because I see this conversation, bro. It ain't going nowhere. No, it ain't going nowhere. But getting both of us in trouble. Yes, indeed.
Like you say, man, I don't pay their fucking ass no attention. It's like I was telling you, I just rather, I don't even tell them. I really don't. I don't tell them most of the time. Shit happen. I really don't tell nobody, man. I just,
Yeah, I understand. That's right.
What you gonna try to explain it to them, and they gonna reverse it on you, and all this is gonna do is actually gonna make you mad with them.
Exactly. And that's true. Yeah, man, that's really true. Yeah. Well, I can hit you back up, man, whenever you get home, brother.
Okay, then, I'm like, how long you gonna be up?
Oh, I'm gonna be up a little while more longer. Cause I got some stuff in there in the oven. I got to go in there and So I'm still gonna be up.
Okay, then.
All right. Okay, then I'll see you. I hit you up. You just whatever. You call me back. I'll call you back. It don't matter. All right. Well, we had a good conversation. I want people to know that this video is not me. As you heard me in the blog, you rewind the tape back, you'll be able to know that I don't hate my people, bro. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? I don't hate my people, man. It's just that certain people, sometimes you got to be that lion, You can't be like it goes both ways, two ways. You can't be a lion to the people that's a sheep. You got to be a lion to the goats, the people that the hypocrites. That's the time to be a lion. You see what I'm saying? You can't go around and just be this sweet person, not all the time. There's a time you got to stand up and you got to defend yourself. You can't just sit there and just let people just hurt you. You know what I mean? Like somebody slap you on one. That's crazy. That's the time to go to war. You see what I'm saying? Don't let you ain't, don't get me wrong, you ain't causing trouble. This is no way encouraging violence to my people. But y'all know me. I stay to myself. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. But it's just that sometimes, when you're in you know what I mean? When you're in certain companies or whatever, sometimes you got to separate yourself if you don't want to corrupt your spirit. You got to protect that peace, as my nephew was talking about one time. I like how he put that. He said sometimes you got to just do whatever it takes to protect your peace, because if you don't do what it takes to protect that peace, then you just might as well just hang it up. You're gonna be drifted. You're gonna fall into their hands or whatever. You know, you're gonna be doing the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? So let me turn off because it's got a lot of other extra stuff that's going on in there. So I'm gonna see y'all later.